Hi. So set your timer for 3 minutes. This is our warm-up. We have 4 exercises and each exercise is done for 5 minutes. The first exercise is jumping jacks. So you're going to do 5 jumping jacks, followed by 5 squats, just air squats. And then you go to 5 push-ups. And 5 in and out. So you put your hands behind you, you take your legs out, keep your belly firm, and in. Out and in for 5. And you come back up, and you do 5 more jumping jacks. Continue that for a total of 3 minutes. Tabata number 1. You're going to have 2 different exercises, and you're going to set your interval clock for 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off. You do this for 8 reps, which is a total of 4 minutes. So the first 20 seconds, you're going to grab your weights safely by bending your knees, squatting down, and you're going to put your weights up at the shoulders. You're going to squat down, chest up, hips down, come up, and then press the weight up. Now you want to do those kind of simultaneously. Come up, take the head and chest through the shoulders, but try not to arch the back, and you're going to squeeze your butt. So you're going to do that for 20 seconds. Put your weights down. You're going to have a rest for 10 seconds, and then you're going to come into mountain climbers. So when you come into the mountain climbers, make sure that your shoulders are over your wrists, and you aren't keeping your hips up and the shoulders are back. You want them right over the wrists, and then you're bringing the knee in. So you're here for 20 seconds. You come up, and you take your 10-second rest. You go back to the squat thrusters, so down and up, or thrusters, whatever you want to call them. So 20 seconds there, 10 seconds rest, and then back to the mountain climbers. So a total of 8 reps, and so you'll do 4 of each thing for a total of 4 minutes. Tabata number 2, same thing, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 8 reps, 4 minutes. So you're going to grab your dumbbells or a kettlebell, and you have dumbbell skiers. So we've done these before. You're going to push those hips back, make sure those knees are not coming forward, going back. So take it back and up, coming up, squeezing the glutes and the quads. Keep that core tight. So you're here for 20 seconds, or you can do it with a kettlebell, just a regular kettlebell swing. And then you have a 10-second rest, and then you go down to plank ups. So for a plank up, you're going to start in a plank with your elbows on the floor. And then you're going to come up, press one hand into the floor, other hand into the floor, and then back down. And then I'm going to alternate which side is coming up. Keep the core really nice and tight. Try not to move the hips too much. You're there for 20 seconds. You come up, take your rest, grab your dumbbells or kettlebell, and you swing again. 8 reps. Just like our warm-up, we're doing AMRAPs again, so as many reps as possible in a time allotment. So this time it's 5 minutes. So you're going to set your clock for 5 minutes, and you have 4 exercises, and you're doing 5 reps each again. So the first exercise is a diagonal lift raise. So you're going to come just one dumbbell, you're coming out, you're going to do, so one arm, you'll do 5 on the first side, and then you're going to switch the dumbbell onto the other hand and diagonally raise the second arm for 5, and grabbing both dumbbells. After we've done 5 of each side on those, you're going to go right into bicep curls for 5. Really, really use the bicep to lift up. Try not to swing elbows here. Keep those elbows still in space. From there, you're going to do 5 front rows. So just doing a double zipper jacket here, zipping it up, 3, 2, 1, and into just a standard hinge back row. So we got 5 reps here, 3, 2, 1, and then you go back into the diagonal raise. So 5 on each side, bicep curls. So bicep curls are after that, front row and back row. You have 5 of each exercise for 5 minutes. And there's 4 exercises. Good luck. Okay, circuit number 4 is a timed 45 seconds work to a 15-second rest. So you're going to come down into a half kneeling position, grab your dumbbell, and we're going to do half kneeling wood choppers. So you're coming down, the weight's down, so we'll call this the inside of the leg, and then I'm going to twist and lift that weight out to the outside, and it's in the leg that's forward, that's where it's coming up. So I can really use my obliques here, or I can also, if you have a really heavy weight, you could bring it in, twist and press up, and kind of get that little pause there. So you're gonna go about halfway through. So you're at 45 seconds, so if you wanna do like 22 seconds on one side, and then 22 seconds on the other side, you have your 15 seconds rest, and then we stand up, and you have heel clicks. So after that 15-second rest, you're going to do either heel click straight leg, where you're really squeezing your inner thigh, so it's here, or you can bend the knees, so it's here, clicking the heels as I bend my knees. If that's too much, take it to just a regular jumping jack, or what we did in the class this morning is we did 4 heel clicks and then 4 skaters. All right, so you have some options there for that one. 45 seconds of straight heel clicks. You are gonna have to catch your breath afterwards, so make sure you take that 15-second rest in between the heel clicks, and then we have narrow to wide squat. So narrow, wide, narrow. Now I'm going to step out with the other side. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide. So I'm just stepping in and out of a narrow to wide squat. You could also hold a dumbbell there. Oh, sorry, there's one more. You're going to go into a deep squat, and you're either going to punch really fast with no weights, or you can take, a 5 or below dumbbell, and you're gonna punch, but you wanna go a little bit slower if you've got the dumbbell in your hand. So you're there for 45 seconds, you got 15-second rest, and you go back to the beginning. So you're kneeling, and you've got those kneeling wood choppers. So you do 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, 3 times through. Good luck. All right, for this one, you're gonna set your timer, your interval timer, to 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. There's no rest, you just go right into the next exercise for 30 seconds. So the first one is, you're going to be you're gonna come up nice and tall, put your feet on the floor, lean back. So I'm engaged in the abdominals, and then I'm going to do a chest fly. Now if you wanted, you could lift those feet off the ground. I like to keep them down, really focusing on getting the chest here, but you're also engaged in the abs. So you're here for 30 seconds, and then from here, you're gonna go down, all the way down. You're at a 90-degree angle with your arms, and then you're gonna crunch up, and then do an overhead press with the arms, and then roll down. So sit up, and then press, roll down, sit up, press, roll down. So you're there for 30 seconds, and then from there, we're gonna come back to this position, and I'm going to lift one leg, and then I'm gonna punch forward with the opposite arm, and in. So I'm gonna do alternating here. So really targeting the abs You don't want your weight too heavy here because it will get too much into your shoulders too and probably into your neck. So just be conscious. You can always take the weight down and reach here. All right, and then our final one, so again, 30 seconds there. Our final one is in a plank. You can be on your knees here if you want. So you're in a plank and you're going to do like that row, kind of like a renegade row. I'm gonna bring the elbow up, but I'm gonna take it back into a tricep kickback. And I'm gonna alternate sides on that. Again, you could be down, just drop those knees down. You're there for 30 seconds. You roll right into the next 30 seconds where you have that chest fly, and then the sit-up press, punches, and then back to the plank with the kickback. Okay, well, that ends it after that, and then make sure that you stretch. Good luck.